Hey guys, welcome back to
Let's talk.
Let's Talk. Today we're going to be looking at parenting. Oh yeah,
Parenting.
parenting. Say it one more time with me, darling. Parenting.
Parenting.
Did you say it with me?
Well, parenting.
Do you give your babies laptops and phones?
And this is a sore subject for some people, because some people are like, don't make your baby a tablet baby. They're not going to learn anything. But I am here to challenge you today because I disagree 100%.
Okay, initially we were on the idea of okay, you're not going to have tab, you're not going to have phone, you're going to be on this, on that. When you have 4 kids,
For me, it's not even that. For me, our youngest one, Raina, who is 1.5, coming on, actually, she's a bit over 1.5, coming on to 2 years old in the next 3 months. I feel like she's learned loads from her tab. Like she knows how to do certain things that she shouldn't yet. And
like what?
what was she singing? She knows her head.
Obviously,
She knows her nose.
she's on the kids app. So
Yeah.
obviously, you restrict them to the kids app, where it's only learning stuff because obviously it's learning stuff, isn't it?
It's learning
Like
stuff.
A, B, C, like the wheels on the bus. I even find myself singing "The Wheels on the Bus Go Round and Round" because she watches it so much time, and now she's even singing it.
She's singing it, and it's so cute. Like personally, obviously, people like to say, don't just stick your child in front of a tab. And one example I can give you is Rian, who is our 6-year-old. She was a tab baby, like a real tab baby. She was on that. But before she was even one, she was saying
iPad. You get my iPad.
Yeah, she would, and in fact, to be honest with you, Rhea was.
Rhea was an iPad or baby as well.
Yeah, they were. Most of our kids were iPad babies, guys.
There's only Reve that
and
really
we did
wasn't.
not want that for them.
Yeah.
However, it happened. I don't know how. And one thing I can say, it hasn't made our children less able to do other things, as in read a book. Because Rian, she is a bookworm. She loves reading books, and she's reading books well above her age. Her school has said this child is too advanced. We can't give her the homework everyone else has. They give her separate type of homework. They give her chapter books like what 9-year-olds are reading. So personally, being a tab baby has not affected our kids at all.
It's actually
probably excelled them. Or they might just be naturally smart.
Because some of the time people think, okay, it's because there's certain things why they can't read or they can't write, but sometimes it's just in the gene. You might not agree, but sometimes it's literally, if you follow the family tree, somewhere, it's just like learning. It's not what do you call it? Learning difficulty. Yeah. Some kids literally have learning difficulty. Yeah. And it's not because of a tab or because they didn't study hard. They literally is not in their vocabulary.
Not in their capability. And I don't think they should be penalised for that. It's just who they are.
Knowing what we know now, some children just literally is not in their ability to learn certain things. Some of you got autism. Not a lot of people know about that. That's real. That's a real thing. Is real. And there's different conditions out there. Sometimes people look at kids and say, oh, they're rude. But sometimes it's a condition. Yeah. But not a lot of people knows about these conditions, yeah? So just look at a child and say, oh, they're rude.
Oh, it's because she gave her the tab all the time. It's not that.
Why they can't read, right? Or why they can't do certain things. But it's not the case. If they have the capability, they will get it. If you get what I'm saying. If the capability is there, they will learn. We know from experience. Because initially, we really didn't want to give them tabs.
Yeah, we were like, we're not going to be those parents that give the children tablets to use. We're going to be telling them to read a book and we had all the talk when we were fresh parents.
But you got to go with the times. I'm sorry.
It's a technology world.
It's a technology time right now.
I'm not being funny as well. When the children do grow in a time like this, they need to know technology. Yeah. Because if they don't, the world is going to swallow them up.
Look, even libraries are being limited now because of technology. Everything you can find on the web.
Everything. Every book.
I couldn't tell when last I've seen a library. I'm sure they're out there.
No, that's true.
A library's out there. I'm just joking.
I'm going to library.
I'm just thinking.
Take the kids to the library though. Maybe next week.
For what?
Just they need to see it. History.
So it's a relic.
I'm gonna wait for all these comments to pop up and be like, "Yeah, wrong."
You guys are gonna be gunning me,
It's
innit?
fine. Don't worry. It's alright. I'm ready for the
Get the comments coming. Keep them coming. Get them
for
coming.
Comments.
Don't forget to press that like button, man. If you're gonna be commenting, press that like button. I'm gonna coughing fit. Okay, easy.
Oh, sorry.
You lick up my life.
Sorry.
Yeah. So, 1.5-year-old. She's advanced.
Very.
Very advanced. And her little voice when she's singing all them songs.
The words are clear, like so clear, and I'm just like, what?
And being a busy parent, don't be guilty if you let your young one be at a tab learning, because it's not like they're not doing anything. They're actually learning.
That she's not watching like Peppa Pig or anything like that. She's literally just learning.
Sometimes I find her watching cooking stuff.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen her do that.
Cooking stuff.
I don't even know how
where she finds them.
She can actually search on the tab. I'll put it where the child can search, but it's within the age group of preschool.
Unlock it on certain app.
Yeah.
So she can't just wander off.
Yeah.
She was watching something about cooking. And I wanted to change it because I'm thinking maybe she went on it.
Toys.
And we bought her some toys, some banana, some broccoli,
and stuff,
and see what she would do with it. And he had obviously a fake knife, and she got a knife. She had the broccoli, and she was cutting it.
And we're like,
it's one of them toys where it stick together, and obviously you can cut it and it comes apart.
But
she had a knife.
Seen anything like that before?
Not from us. She actually got the knife and started cutting the broccoli. And we were looking at each other like, huh? Where did she learn that?
And she doesn't go to nursery as well, guys. That's the other thing.
So it's not like she picked up in nursery.
She's not going to nursery. She hasn't learned that anywhere.
So they are actually learning when they're on it. So it's not like they're not learning anything.
Yeah.
If you lock it to obviously certain things, they will pick up on what you want them to pick up. So don't think feel guilty.
Yeah.
From personal experience.
Even Rhea, do you remember she was spelling at one? We had this app. It was like a spelling app, a kids one, and it was 3-letter words, so it weren't nothing big. But like cat, it would show her a picture of the cat, and it would say cat. And it was like, they'll be all jumbled up. Can you spell cat? And she'd have to drag the C, drag the A. And I remember I was washing up, and she was on her tab, and I heard it go C-A-T, cat. Well done. And then I thought, okay, that was a one-off chance. Next one, D-O-G. Well done. And I was like, I remember saying to you, do you know she was spelling out?
Don't feel guilty, guys, if you let your younger one be on technology, because that's where it's going right now. That's where don't feel guilty. Obviously, there's people out there who don't do that. Obviously, that's fine. Don't feel guilty as well. Obviously, you parent how you see fit.
Parent is your child.
It's your child.
That's another thing.
You parent how you see fit. Don't let anyone tell you, oh, you're supposed to do this, or you're not supposed to do that. It's you're the parent. You know what's best. Obviously, you listen. You listen, and you take it in. But obviously, you apply what is for you to your family. If you get what I mean. If you see, okay, that doesn't work for my family, it doesn't work for your family. But if you think, okay, I understand, then you understand, if you get what I mean. But don't let anyone tell you how to do things. Because when they were a parent, they had to figure it out as well.
And this is your journey.
Yeah.
It's your journey now.
It's your journey. And you have to make the mistake. Obviously, we learn from a mistake. And if you don't make them, you ain't going to learn, are you?
You grow from your mistakes as well.
Yeah. It says, it teaches you knowledge.
Wisdom. And
then you can pass that on to your then they can pass it on to their generation. Now, I've always said, never disregard your experience. Because your experience builds up your character. If you get what I mean. So obviously, you grow them in a way that you see fit. And obviously, if you make mistakes are there to be made, and then you learn from them. But don't feel like it's a taboo to let your younger one be on technology because they actually learn.
They do.
Would you agree?
They do.
They do.
They do.
From our experience, guys.
They go to school, guys, and they get given a computer, a laptop, etc. to use. And can you imagine? We gave our children laptops. I remember people were like, "What laptop at that age? Like 3, 4."
No, they know more than us.
Yeah, we gave them laptops at 4 and 3, and it was a HP laptop I got them, and everyone was like, "Why would you give your children that young a laptop for what?" And at that time, they couldn't type and they couldn't actually spell things out. But you know what? They figured it out.
Yeah. I'm literally thinking they know how to get around the computer more than us.
What on earth just happened?
Well, our fireplace just technical difficulties.
Our digital fireplace is that a real one? It's a technological one.
It was, man. Make him a coughing fit come back.
It's a technology one.
Technology is where it's going now. And you don't want to get left in the dust.
You don't even need a fireplace.
You don't even need real fireplace no more. Just put it on your TV. And there you go, you have a fireplace.
But the tree's real though. No, it's not even real. It's
digital tree. No, we're joking. We're just joking. That's a real tree.
It's not a real live tree. It's an artificial tree. But it's a physical tree.
We are actually saving the planet. We're not cutting down trees. It's artificial. So we can use it.
Stop it, because someone could argue and say, well, it's plastic.
It's recycled plastic anyway.
Well, I will never throw the tree away. This is staying.
So you know they have a bag for life? Tree for life.
Tree for life.
Yeah. So guys, back to it. Technology is where it's going. Don't feel like it's a taboo to let your younger one be in a tab, because obviously when they grow up, they will know what they're doing. And obviously schools and the world is going technology now, so they won't be left in the lurch.
Also with the phones, with the older ones, like our older children have phones. It's good for communication, and do you know what? It's going to teach them to communicate with us as parents as they get older as well.
But my wife is smart. She's able to lock them off at certain times and release them at certain times. So regardless of them having the phone, we control it.
Yeah.
So we give them it, for us to communicate, but we control it. We can see exactly what they do, when to limit them, bad behavior. They can have the phone, but they can't use it. You can't use it. We control the phone. So technology is good. That's where it's going. Obviously, as the younger one get older, you can control them. I mean, not control them, control the phone. If you control the phone, you control them, innit? Because that's all they want to do is play on the phone.
Oh, dear. Yeah.
We lock it off, not we, the wife, and turn it on when she wants. And if you upset her, you lose your access.
Well, this is all part of discipline. Obviously, nowadays, people are not beating kids up. So discipline comes from their devices, stuff that they like. You say to them, okay, incentive. If you've done your chores, if you've done your room is tidy, you've done your homework, you get a reward for that. Like you get an extra hour on your phone.
Like points-based system.
And they love that. They absolutely love it. I was looking at in Raya's phone actually, and it said, my name is under best mum ever. No, number one mum. It was best mum ever before. And you're under best daddy ever. Ain't that sweet? It's so sweet.
Lovely. So technology is where it's going. We started out, ain't gonna happen. But we realized it actually teaches them.
And you know what that teaches us as parents is that parenting doesn't always go the way you plan out or what you think you're gonna do.
And some people actually stressed out when it doesn't go the way they think it's supposed to go, Some people actually get stressed out.
I don't want to be the type of parent where I just tell them not to do things that I know I did when I was younger. That would make me a hypocrite. I don't want to be that kind of parent. I want to be the kind of parent that understands and thinks, okay, wait, I know that at that point I did this.
You went through the same. He was in the same situation, same position.
And I'm going to approach it differently. And I'm going to say to them,
Because
Look.
if you read the Bible, you know it says there's nothing new under the sun.
It
Nothing
just
new.
rotates, doesn't
There's
it?
nothing new. So it's like a cycle.
Yeah.
Mm,
It just keeps coming back round.
So obviously we went through it, obviously younger age, we're not old, we're not that old. Obviously as they get older, we can understand where they're coming from, where they go, what they're going through.
Yeah.
So we're going to be down pounding them,
act
pounding
like
them.
you was never a child yourself, or you was never a teen yourself as you're growing. You can't act like that.
We're going to be pounding them. We're going to be understanding.
I want to give them, what's the word again? Trust. Freedom, a bit of trust, a bit of freedom.
Trust.
But if you break a bit of
The
trust,
circle
then
of trust.
you lose a bit of freedom.
The circle of trust, eh?
The
Is it meet
circle
the...
of trust. Meet the parents. The first one.
The circle of
The
trust.
second one, you know it's called.
Alright guys, don't feel guilty, as I said loads of times, if you let your younger one be in technology. That's where it's going.